Hey everyone, Hybrid Toy Reviews here with a Topical Tuesday. This topic comes from Phase 2 Action Review. Go ahead and give him a little check out on the YouTube. He can get us some cool content. He asked me a while back to do this one, and I'm finally feeling up to doing Topical Tuesday again. I was kind of sick. Just asking about where I like to get my Black Series, both in person and online. So to do in person, I'm an American. We all love going to our local Walmarts. Say Wonderland, you walk around, you get all sorts of Legos and every kind of theme of Lego you could imagine. You're always going to find that at Walmart. But us collectors, we always love that good old toy aisle where they have Marvel Legends and Star Wars The Black Series and Transformers and all the stuff that we all enjoy spending all of our hard-earned money on. Always worth a look going to Walmart. If you want to be classier, go to Target. They have Starbucks in the front. They'll always have some cool Star Wars stuff to look at. However, when there's not much Black Series to be found, Target is always a bit of a graveyard, I found. Locally, I have the store called Buy Sell Trade. I really, really like this store. They specialize in a lot of media. If you have a movie you'd like to watch, they have it, but they have a big collectible section in the back where, and they'll touch a little bit of everything, horror, science fiction, Star Wars, anything. If you're a Funko guy, they'll definitely get you set up. And to the right of the Funkos, if you see, I'll do a little zoom in here, but they have a nice little selection of the good stuff, even more modern Black Series. Combine that with an excellent selection of t-shirts of any genre you could want. This store is always a fun look in an otherwise dead mall. This Ace Hardware is not your average Ace Hardware. It's 95% your average Ace Hardware. There's a little section in the back, though, called Boffo Toys, and that's just a little inkling of what they have, but they have a really big online presence, so go check out boffotoys.com. I found a lot of Black Series in store, and they carry new stuff. I mean, new generally, stuff that you would want for the collection, so I've always liked them. I like to go to Ollie's. It's a bit of a fever dream. If you see, they have some more like modern Black Series Deluxe and Marvel Legends. But if you walk around, it wouldn't shock me if you found like an Iron Man 2 action figure. It's all over the place, even though that movie's like, 10 years old, 15 years old. But Ollie's has always been an interesting place to go and do some shopping. I've always had a good time. I don't necessarily buy a lot while there, but it's always fun to look. Outside of Ollie's, I'm a fan of going to my local GameStop. Their Black Series selection is very standard, but there's always something good. They have a decent Marvel Legends selection. If you walk around, you'll always find something, and there's always a deal. Outside of that, I do like using Amazon. Here you see me going to my Amazon pickup locker. They had a promo code that I was able to use this week to get $10 off of a $25 order. And just going around doing this footage, that got delivered. I got that Luke for $15, and that Din Djarin from GameStop with some coupons I got him for about $20. So good deals. Alright, so from here I'm going to talk a little bit about my online shopping preferences. So for starters, I'm not really going to talk much about pre-ordering because I don't pre-order figures anymore. That's actually probably going to be a future Topical Tuesday video. But yeah, I just don't do pre-orders. But as mentioned, I do like to shop on Amazon. You can usually find what you're looking for there with a pretty decent convenience factor of getting that 2-day shipping with Prime. Sometimes you'll find some good sales on Amazon, and there's a good bit of value in just watching what's listed on Amazon. I shop on eBay. I like the third-party market a good bit. I don't do a ton on eBay, but sometimes if I'm looking for something a little bit older, that's pretty much where it goes. I look at Mercari a lot. I've never really bought a ton with Mercari. And one site that I've never really messed with is Hasbro Pulse, outside of exclusives. They're always the higher dollar marking prices for Black Series products, and they don't offer any sort of free shipping unless you spend that like $50 a year for Pulse Premium, whatever, which just is not worth it. I think in the entire rebrand of Hasbro Pulse from Hasbro Toy Shop, I've made like 2 orders from them in the last like 4 years now. Speaking of that rebrand, however, they used to go by Hasbro Toy Shop, and they still have the Hasbro Toy Shop eBay page, and that's kind of where they do like their like warehouse clearance stuff. Keep an eye on my Instagram. Whenever something goes up there for a really good deal, I share it there. But they've been known to get, a year-old Black Series figures that they're just trying to get rid of on there for like $10 and free shipping. Good deals. I mean, so that's worth keeping an eye on. But yeah, as far as online, I pretty much just stick to your big box retailers. I and if someone gets something early, at that point I'll shop anywhere. I don't really have a brand loyalty. I very, very rarely shop with Big Bad Toy Store. I never purchased with Dorkside Toys before they went under. Um, but if there's a new Black Series coming out, and and if Big Bad is like the first person to get it in stock, available to just order, well then yeah, that's where I'm going to order it from. Brand loyalty for this kind of stuff is just a little excessive in my opinion. So yeah, as far as online shopping goes, I'm a little all over the board. But that is how Hybrid Toy Reviews shops for his collectibles. Thank you, Phase 2 Action Review, for this video topic suggestion. It was a fun one to talk about. And if you have any ideas for future Topical Tuesday ideas, drop them in the comments below. As always, you'll get a shout out and all the appreciation for suggesting stuff to me. So I'm going to go work on some other videos. Thanks for watching. It means a lot that you did. I'll catch you next week. Until then, have a good day.